Hello, this is Teacher Pat here. Coming to you with a little bit of a personal story about myself, how I chose uh, a time in my life where I did not want to learn anything new. I attribute it mostly to the fact that I was tired and had raised four boys, and so that literally took all of my time. And I was actually homeschooling on top of that. And not only that, I was also teaching other homeschool children at different co-ops because I happen to be a science educator. So I had started my own business, and there's another video about that, about how I started my own business and became self-employed. But I want to just kind of come to you as to why is it important to stay up with the times and continue learning. But again, back to my life when the boys had grown up, and I just was, I felt like I was really numbing myself during that time, or maybe I was just resting from all the chaos and I needed quiet time. But I resorted, I don't know if any of you are Farmville fans still, but I was an avid Farmviller. I would farm that virtual farm every day, and I actually did it for 5 years. And I think that there's nothing wrong with playing these virtual games. Kind of rests the mind. But I just one day I was looking through Facebook, and my niece, who has her doctorates, she had posted something up about an online course, and I was, to tell you the truth, I was very, very hesitant, and I just decided, what, I'm just gonna give this a try, and I ended up going to Coursera.org, and I took a virtual. No, that's not true. Hang on, I'll get to that in a minute. What I ended up doing was taking a how to get organized in the classroom, or teacher organization. And so I decided that I was gonna go ahead and give it a go. And I found out that I really, really like learning in that type of method. It was really cool. It was like teachers sharing how they organize their day, and being I was a contracted teacher. Not only that, doing other things in the home. I wanted to be able to balance it out, and I found it more and more interesting, and it was easy to do, and I did it in maybe 5 weeks or so. I believe it was a 5 week course, but it was so much fun. And I mean, I will tell you that that was the beginning of my experience of learning online. And there is so much out there. There's Udemy, and there's Google Ed, and there's so many um, platforms for you to educate yourself. And I just decided that from that point I was going to start learning more and more, and kind of supplement what I was teaching. I took a geology class, and I took a class on plants because I love gardening, but it was more like a botany, and it was so I guess stimulating, I could say, to what I really liked. And I found myself more and more taking different courses and adding that to my um, repertoire of education. And I ended up opening a LinkedIn account, and I have another video about the LinkedIn. But what I did was I found myself finding a list of different courses that I've been taking. And I did take a virtual technology course and for education, actually. Since that was my specialty, I've been trying to kind of learn more and more. And I found that at this age, which I happen to be in my 50s, um, I discovered that I was really behind the times. Now, you got to understand, I am a teacher, and yes, there is continuing education in brick and mortar schools. However, being a contracted science teacher, I really did not uh, learn something new to keep up with the times. However, I was aware that um, education was taking a turn. As a homeschooling mom, I would investigate, is there anything online that I could have my children learn and make it easier on me? Because I have 4 sons, and there, way back when, there was this curriculum called Switched on Schoolhouse, and it was a CD, and you stuck it in, and they took the course, and they had English and history and Bible and all kinds of courses. And the thing was, oh my gosh, this company was raking it in, and this was back in the day. I would say a good 10 to 15 years. So I did see that the trend for education was heading toward all online, and I even developed some some uh, some courses online myself for specific homeschoolers, and I actually got about 10 students throughout the United States to take it, and it was a really great opportunity. The problem was I really hadn't fine-tuned this course because I myself was obsolete in some of the things and opportunities that are out there. So what I'm trying, I guess, through this whole story is, um, if you've got time on your hands, and obviously if you're playing Farmville like I was, or Ruzzle, I love Ruzzle too, but um, you have time to learn something. And I just want to encourage any of you out there, um, even if you're not a teacher, you know, um, if you're just there, why not learn something new? You know, take the time and invest in yourself. I find it funny that I'm saying this to you all now, because really, about 5 years back, I wanted nothing to do with learning something new. I have had it, but I think it was just the life circumstances, and we all go through those dry periods in our lives. But I really feel that everyone out there, with all the technology that we have, should be learning something, anything. Even if it's a DIY, learn to do something. It's so important to keep up with the times. It's so important to um, just fill your mind with something new information. Let's not just waste our time. I um I enjoy watching Casey Neistat. I don't know if I'm sure many of you do watch him. But he was very inspirational one day. He said that he would never let 1 minute go by doing nothing. And it inspired me actually to get some of those little post-its, and I put them in front of my desk, and I started writing, okay, what am I going to do from 5 to 6 a.m.? And I went along my day and decided, you know what? I need to make my day purposeful. Um just sitting around, and believe me, I was doing it. I could stay in bed, for if I allowed myself, I would have stayed in bed till 10 or 10:30. And to you guys, that might be still early. I know some people are out there sleeping their lives away till 12 or 1. And I don't know what the reason is. For me, it could have been, and I do know it could have been depression, but that's another topic for another day. But again, I just want to encourage anyone out there that if you've got time on your hands, take the time to invest in yourself and learn something new today. Go online. There's so many places to learn something. There's Khan Academy, there's Udemy. I'm doing Coursera because I've, just really like the platform there. And I am actually currently taking a TESOL, which is teaching English as a second language through them. And it's very reasonable too. But if you're looking to get a discount or something, I do have an Ebates link. Ebates is a company that'll pay you for shopping online or taking courses online or doing some traveling. You can do everything through Ebates, and they'll pay you a percentage back. So I'll enroll in a class on Coursera, and then Ebates will pay me $2 or $3 back. So I mean that's a savings of $3. So if money is an issue, you will get a little bit back for that. But I think if you invest in yourself and you learn something new, oh my gosh, more opportunities open for you. I mean, even if you're learning DIYs, do you know what you could do with that to make it more profitable? You could start making those craft items. You could go out there to these craft shows. You could make, money doing that. So there's all sorts of ways to bring on income, but if you're not aware of how to do it, you know, then you need to go learn it. And I'm excited that right now that I'm able to share with you all and encourage you. Don't sit back and do nothing. We have a window of opportunity out there. Just get your browser, start typing in, and look for something that interests you. It doesn't have to be educational as far as, academic, I mean. But it could be something you learn new today. And you know what? It'll open another world for you. So I want to encourage you out there as a teacher to learn something new today. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. This is Teacher Pat. Have a great day learning. Bye bye.